Welcome back, one and all, or for whatever few of you are actually tuning in. It is currently 1 p.m. on this Monday, June 16th, 2025, and this is the beginning of our afternoon sky observations. We'll see whether or not it is a continuation of these shit shows that I've been showing. So let's go ahead and see what we have to see. Oh, and I have not looked out previously. So now we have all this puffy stuff. Since our previous recordings, which I have only now begun to upload. And already it's saying, man, something like 3 hours. Which will be even longer than that. Because I record. And it uses up that much more of everything involved. I swear I turned up the lighting to my screen and I can't see anything. What the heck? That almost looks like a heart up here. Boom, 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 boom. Wherever it is. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, and thing is, it looks like there's something in there. Oh, I gotta adjust my screen. I cannot see anything. Well, keep our fingers crossed that we can do this. Yeah, alright, that is so much better. Now I can see my screen. And, well, majority of what I am recording. Okay, so unfortunately, because of the sky situations right now, I can say with most certainty that there will not be much offered to be shown, that, especially that of what I care to show. So, even though more than likely we could be picking up on some nifty colorations up in here, as well as shapes. So yeah, it might not be for quite some time before I do any more recordings, because otherwise I am going to be focusing on things that hell nobody just wants to see. Come on, buddy. Come on. Where you at? Okay. Yeah, one of our small engine planes. Buzzing around out here someplace. Yeah, we're seeing some strange features back here. But again, this is stuff nobody really wants to see nor pay attention to, because maybe they just can't see. Oh, okay. Okay. There. Well, yeah. Continuing on with our shit show. Yep. There we go. Huh. It's only a matter of time, right? Actually, that is rather surprising to me. I was not thinking that they would be doing this on such conditions as today. Huh. Well, I guess that's good enough to begin our afternoon observations. In which, yeah, he or it cut that off and continued on flying, it appears, with no vapor trail. You can see the bait off point. Alright. In the meantime, you know, this thing back here is still kind of keeping my attention. And I'll probably end off with this little feature bag here. You see what I'm... not going to focus, I can tell. Yeah, we got some X in here. I don't know if we can see it or not. Much more. End off with that. 2:05 p.m. I gotta say, I have been watching some of the craziest stuff occurring out here with these so-called clouds. Very strange. But these clouds themselves have been having some just wild appearances. Not so much right now, but a lot of craziness. And yeah, I would spend some time actually focusing in on some of this stuff, but um, this thing is like just cooking hot. Yeah, and there has been some interesting displays of silhouettes or shadows, sun rays. Uh, within approximate, yeah, when the clouds are in proximity of the light. Okay, so wow, we got quite a clearing around that, so we're going to go ahead and end this, as there's not really any really good examples of what I was speaking to what I was observing, but that's alright. I can see that I've got time before anything special should take place. After all, we are within that period of the longest days of the year, even though the days seem to have traveled by before you can say boo. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I think that's enough. Probably be back quite a little bit later. 5 p.m. this Sunday, now early evening. June 16th, 2025. This is typically when, or right approximately around the time of when we get that rush hour traffic. The sky's up overhead. Now there has been at least one small engine aircraft that has been making many rounds today. But I've been contemplating some thoughts pertaining to this whitish, milky haze that we have. And just the factor of, things possibly being sprayed, right? Or released. There used to be quite a little bit of talk about smart dust. Okay, so a lot of this, such as within some very, very recent recordings, I made mention of feeling stuff coming down upon me from up overhead. So we know that there is stuff that is coming down. We've got a lot of laboratory evidences over that. And there could be multiple factors or so-called reasons for the activities that occur up overhead. This trailing, if you will. So how about a different version of smart dust that comes down upon everything, and it reflects certain factors of light that can only be picked up through certain filtrations of the spectrum colors. Okay, stick with me. So if everything is covered with this reflective dust or particle material, and satellites out there have a type of imaging that uses this filtration of light in order to track things at a much easier process than, say, that of thermal imaging, right? And furthermore, you know, through certain advancements of technology, you could filter out such things as solid objects and only those that are organic characteristics gets picked up through a certain type of surveillance. A smart dust, just because of its reflective properties, through possibly even a newly discovered color of light that we cannot see, such as I spoke of many videos back. I don't know. Like I said, just thoughts. Yeah, I'm still in dark mode here, so I don't know what I'm getting, what I'm not. But I was just wanting to, like I said, pick up on these rays of sunlight. And up we go, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and check it out this way then now. Didn't realize that I was zoomed in quite as much as what I was. Oh boy, for some reason my camera just targeted this spot right here. You know, that square that pops up like that facial recognition or whatever, just targeted this right here. My camera has not done that in quite some time. What do we have up in here? Anything? I can't see. up in here. I don't know. And the sounds. I hear that. Can you hear that? All of a sudden I just got a major whiff of ionized air. That smell of water. See what I'm talking about back here? Look at the difference. From there, and then to this, and then this. Maybe I picked up that audio. That was crazy. Okay, and we are going to end it. And yeah, we'll be back possibly at some given point. Go ahead and look back here real quick. We have not done that. Pretty cool looking. And we'll end it there. You know, it's we're gonna classify it as 7:15 p.m. and I have not set foot outside, nor have I looked upwards through my window, so I have no idea what we have or have had since our last observation. I can already tell there's not going to be much to be seen. At least I don't believe so. Let's dim this all the way down. A lot of glare. I am not seeing anything of interest. Let's see. Well, looks like you might have some clouds back in here. Yeah, we're blurred out again. I'm just looking around, people, that's all. I'm actually kind of burned out on recording these sky sites, but yeah, I guess the show must go on. And speaking of which, okay, there we go. Yeah. Once again, try to, come on, struggling. Well, it's gonna be blurry, but we do have us. Oh. Man, I cannot. Yeah. capturing that one. I cannot tell. Very faint. I can see it. Okay, boy, it looks like he just throttled it. Should be back in here. Yeah, I'm full zoom. Yeah, zipping away. Once again, not too sure if we've gotten this. Might be able to see some of the trail left behind. Someplace up in here. Okay, I'm just now hearing them. Or it. Yeah. Okay, so, well, at least we captured that. Once again, you know, there's so much glare over in this direction. I cannot see anything. And even in the screen, it just looks like a dirty mess. So we will leave off right there and possibly continue henceforth hereafter. 7:25, while it's still fresh on my mind, let me add to what I was talking about previously about the so-called smart dust and my little theory thereof. And I would ask you just to think of the dust on the surface of the moon. Okay? I can hear another aircraft. Possibly already. Wow. Anyways, and the reflective quality of that dust. But think more of the lines of more like a metallic dust, and we see how these shiny hulled crafts reflect the so-called sunlight. And so, okay, so just yeah, you're following my thought process. Cool. I just don't feel like explaining. I don't feel like recording. And so we will end this and, yeah, I guess continue a little bit later. 8:05 p.m. Yeah, nothing really to see. Dim down the lighting some, almost all the way. Yeah. What I am saying is almost picturesque, but the camera might not be doing it justice. Once again, yeah, nothing to be seen. Dim it down once again, and I'll leave off with that and step out just a little bit later. Pretty much burnt out. 8:45 p.m. Step out here and I got bugs crawling on me. Doesn't that just look dirty? Yuck. I have to say, I'd be able to focus in a little better, but I think it's going to rain. You know, all of our previous signs have indicated as such over the last couple of days, right? The sightings of the rings and all that good stuff. Just not, I don't think we're focusing in at all. I am drained. And possibly a lot of that is due to my exposure to everything that I have been showing you over the last couple of days. A lot of weird stuff. Go ahead. Yeah, like this right here. You know, it just does not seem to fit in with everything else. Or at least that's how it appears to me. Okay, yeah, it's kind of neat looking now. Let's dim this down, or attempt to. You know, maybe I'll better back up a little bit and show this. That's a little bit more within its totality here. Yeah. Kinda crazy, right? Kinda crazy. Here's looking at you. Oh, let's still get in. Yeah, just a little bit more. I don't know. Well, no. I'm monkeying around, I guess. Do have some interesting, just dirty lighting. Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to smell that rain smell. It kind of looks like we might have some waves in here. we're seeing? I don't know. Okay, we'll leave off with this. And I don't know. When I come back, it'll either be raining or possibly dark. 9 p.m. right on the money. We'll dim this down. As you can see, we have some cloud coloration that's beginning here. And I mean, it's just begun. Otherwise, looking around, we have all these different shades of this and that. I'm quite certain this was a past streamer here. And we also have what appears like some waves of some sort. This is directly over my head. Okay. So, yeah. As you can even see with just the regular lighting, how we've got these colors coming on. Rather blurry, but yeah, when I enhance this a little bit, well, not quite as strong as what it was. Years and gone. Wow. Thought it was going to be a little bit more extravagant than that. And I keep hearing, you know, sounds of, well, what sounds like aircraft coming overhead, but it's like right now. And there's just nothing. Okay, so yeah, if we look right in here, look at this dark line right here. Might not show up too well. Yeah, right in here. It looks like something had cut through there. Okay, and this is right nearby all this, where I said there was wave action. Look at there. Does it look like an X? I don't know. Okay. Oh, I've got half a mind to end this. be more to see. Okay, well, let's look at this back here. See if we can. Oh, where we go? It might be a little late now, but. Hey, quite the ring around it. The elliptical style ring. I've caught this type of stuff past recordings. Now, it's always very difficult to see or to make out. And speaking of making out, I think it's time to make my way out of recording. Strange, whenever I try to target in on something, it's just real quick changes. But anyways, yeah, I'll step back out momentarily. At some point I have to. Oh, that doesn't look weird. I have to end this. Oh, that sure looks weird back in here. It kind of makes the rooftop look like it's emitting a lot of heat or something. I'm getting tired. Yeah, we'll step back out. "9:30 p.m. I don't know. I had something pop up on my screen. No idea what the heck that was, but anyways, yeah, it's kind of strange looking here. Quite strange. Oh yeah, we're having issues with lighting now. The camera being able to pick up the lighting. Pow! So much glare still. Unreal. That's what we have there. Hi, girl. Boy, whatever. Hi. What you doing? Huh? Going out to eat? By now, I don't know if there's any food left out there or not. Seeing some lightning bugs out here flying around. I haven't seen very many of them. Although I did have that one on my arm. Going up to check out the situation. Maybe there's food left, I don't know. Oh, being greeted. Yep, and this one here is one that is not really part of the clan, so. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and look around one last time. Oh, we went purple, didn't we? Well, it's actually blue. Yeah, now you in focus. Come on now. There we go. Wow. Doesn't even want to pick up the blue. No. I'm looking back here. Boom. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw these clips together. All look good, I think. Not really, nothing all that special today whatsoever. Oh well, it is what it is, and it was what it was. Saw that? No. Oh. Hey, and that actually has some flashers to it. Zoomed in all the way. Huh, how about that? Yeah, whatever. I'm not even seeing any of the flashers to it now. Huh. No. Interesting. That was actually first. Oh, now look at this one. Really struggling to stay in focus with this. I lost them back in here. Oh, there it is, I think. Out back can hear. Oh wow, okay, well, I guess. Well, that's cool. Got us a couple of captures there. Maybe not that, all that well as far as quality, but yeah, interesting. Quite interesting. I'm looking back here. How low can we pick this up? Yeah, not very good. Okay. Yeah, I think that was probably good enough to end this compilation of recorded clips for this afternoon and evening hours on this Monday, June 16th, 2025. Huh, okay. That made it worthwhile. Take care, one and all. And we'll meet up together once again, back here on this flip side. Oh, I just seen something flash off in the distance. Huh. Oh well. I believe this is good enough. Have a great one.